Hey guys, right now it's kind of late, but like late in time, not like release days, but it's around like 10:30. But today I went to Marbles, the brain store, and I picked up a V-Cube 3 because I actually had a V-Cube 2B, and from what I heard, the V-Cube 2B isn't good, and I didn't want to risk it, so I decided to exchange that for the V-Cube 3. So, whoa. Here it is. The only one they had in stock was the pillowed version. But I was trying it out in the store because they had the V-Cube 3 on display. And while I was solving it, some people started talking to me. They're like, "Oh yeah, you can solve the Rubik's Cube. That's pretty cool." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna buy the V-Cube 3 because I go to competitions, and this is good for competitions, so I've heard." And anyway, enough with my chit chat. Get this box open. It's kind of a tight fit. Alright, so it's like a little instruction booklet. It shows how to solve it. And I guess this is a picture of the inventor. So first turns. Wow. This is pretty good. I like it. And I noticed that it's a little greasy. Might be from a factory lube, but also this is, I believe, the same design as the Guhan. So I've heard there's a little controversy over this puzzle. And Guhan, I believe, got into some sort of trouble for, in quotes, stealing the V-Cube design. But V-Cube, in reality, ripped off the Guhan. But I like this a lot more than the Guhan, actually. So this is probably going to be my new main. And wow, this is pretty good. So I'm just going to scramble it right now. Do a quick example solve. So here we go. Alright. And I like the feel of it too. I mean, it is a little hard to grip in the sense that it's pillowed, so the grip is a little tough, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. So far I pretty much like this puzzle, and this is definitely going to be my new main, unless a major problem arises with it. Other than that, it's a pretty good puzzle. So, wow. That was a pretty fast solve. And like, I did a PLL, so it was, wait, no, OLL, so it was a PLL skip. Sometimes I get my OLLs and PLLs confused. But I really like this puzzle. It's definitely really good. My one main problem with this, though, is that it's hard to grip. And sometimes your finger might miss turning it because it's pillowed, and your finger will actually like slip along the back and maybe not turn it. But it's a very nice puzzle, and I'm just gonna set this over here. Because there's something else I also got. And I've wanted this book for a long time. It's called Mini Weapons. Whoops. Set that aside over here. Don't even bother mounting it on the box. But it's called Mini Weapons of Mass Destruction. Here's a little, like, clothespin spoon catapult. And in it, there's instructions on how to build mini weapons. So I thought this was pretty cool because I love building stuff. And I love machinery and stuff. That's pretty much why I'm into the Rubik's Cube, because of the mechanisms, how it turns, how the whole thing works. So I thought this book was pretty cool, and I'm going to be starting a series on building every single one of the projects listed in this book. And so we called Mini Weapons Let's Build It series. And when I was at the checkout line, the guy behind the counter, he's like, "Oh yeah, have you ever heard of spitballs?" And I'm like, "Yeah, spitballs. I've heard of them. I've seen them online, and they're the things where the little pellets, and you put them in water, soak them for about an hour and a half, and then when you take them out, they're these nice little big pellets, about I'd say the size of a nickel." And he's like, "Yeah, that's right. And the spitballs are good ammunition." So he gave me a packet of spitballs to go along with the book. And these are what the spitballs look like. And they grow up to 200 times their own size. But that is another project for another day. Main feature of this video was the V-Cube 3. Review will be out soon, and I know I haven't been good with keeping up with reviews, but starting definitely this summer, I'm going to keep up with all my reviews. I just finished statewide testing this past week, the week of the 23rd. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I had statewide testing. So I did have some free time on my hands, but I was more into the Minecraft videos instead of cubing videos. I'm really sorry for that, but anyway. Actually, before I end the video, do a size comparison. This is going to be to a regular Rubik's, and this V-Cube 3 appears to be a little larger because of the payload, and it's going to be the same size as a Guhong because the Rubik's brand is identical height to the Guhong, so I'm not even going to bother comparing those two sizes. And I have been proposed to do a trade with Mac Pro 5598, and I'm going to be trading one of my puzzles with Mac Pro, and he's going to give me the regular V-Cube 2. I believe that would be the 2A, because he's getting a WIT 2, and his V2 is in very good condition, still turns amazing, so he's offering it to me for a trade. So hopefully this trade will happen before, hopefully, the end of May. Maybe around like the middle of May, the trade will happen, and we'll see the V-Cube 2A in one of my next videos, or future videos. So anyway, this has been an unboxing and demonstration solve of the V-Cube 3. Thanks for watching.